Hello, my beautiful people. Today we are working on the RV again. It's never ending. We are getting so close finishing my beautiful drawer set. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Today we're going to be installing some cabinet pulls. Look how gorgeous those are. I already installed them on these cabinet doors up here, but those already had pulls on them and I just had to replace these. So the problem that I was having in terms of installing these is where to make the holes. And I had a little bit of a problem with that because I didn't know how to do it, and I definitely don't want to put a hole in the wrong place, make it crooked, and it have to be there forever. So I have this laser level that's helping me figure out where the middle point of this cabinet is going to be. I still did do my measurements. I still measured, okay, where's the middle point? Where's the middle point of this? And then I went to Lowe's and I bought this cabinet hardware mounting kit. It looks like this. It's just like a little plastic thing with holes, different places to screw in. It's a very, very helpful jig. So I just want to double, quadruple make sure this level that I'm using to make sure I'm in the middle is actually in the middle. Too far up. Right? Where do I have this hole at? And then this way, this is about 11, so we want to be right at like... So I already know where my holes are supposed to be. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just drill these things out. I've been debating on if I wanted to router some type of design on the doors, and that's still up for debate. It is. Like, I can still do that after I do this, for sure. I want to see how it's going to look after I put these cabinet pulls on, though. So now I want to make sure my drill is going to go through the entire thing, which it should. Okay. I cannot drill with this thing on, so I have to definitely take this off and then drill, which is fine, but I just wanted to see. It would be cool if it made it possible to do that. That is not what you want. It's like moving all over the place. That's not what you want to drill with. And we got our things marked. Okay, let me just look at this real quick. Yeah, man, that looks like the middle of me. I also need to make sure that these screws are not too wide compared to this. I feel like they're like the same size. So then maybe I should do a smaller hole. That feels right, right? Like, I don't want to make the hole too big, so that way the screw like can catch in there. And I feel like this is just like a little bit bigger, if not the same size as this. Now we begin. One hole down, one more to go. Bow, 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 bow. Y'all, it's the small things. You guys, it really, really, truly is the small things, because it's like, do you even understand how scary it actually is to do something like that? Because, like, technically, I didn't do this right. It doesn't go all the way through. Yeah, like, if I would have messed that up, like, you're putting a hole in the face of your cabinet drawer. Like, that's kind of it after that. I'm just going in and putting the screw in. We got a freaking cabinet pull, baby. Holy smokes. Oh my God, that looks beautiful. And works like a charm. Okay, time to do this one. Wow, I'm so happy that I got that. That made that shit so much more easier. This one I feel like I should put kind of like up here, like up at the top. Cause I don't know, I don't really want to put it too low. Cause I feel like, you know, it's gonna be already so low. So I feel like it should be like right here. And this thing is sturdy, you know, so I don't think it needs to be too low, but I feel like it should be like right here. So it's basically right on the money. Nice. Well, maybe I should see how far down this one goes. I could do the same length down on this one. I feel like that's a good idea. Cool. I mean, that didn't give me too much problems. I'm gonna use my same drill bit. I'm just keep doing what I'm doing. So the next thing I need to do is find some door hinges. I'm trying to decide also, like, if I want door hinges that are gonna be like hidden. I think I want door hinges on the outside. Like, I don't think I want it to be on the inside. Oh, shoot. The screw broke, y'all. What the heck? Can I get it out? I'm gonna be able to just unscrew it, right? It's okay. I have two more. Oh! My dumb ass. I'm using too long of a screw. I'm just realizing, like, the screw is this fucking long. And I needed that for this because it was going into 2 pieces of wood. But this is only going into, like, a 1/4 inch thick piece of wood. Or 1/2 inch thick piece of wood. Duh, Sasha. What the heck? Here I am freaking out. I'm like, I'm doing something wrong. Oh my gosh. One down. One more to go. Wow. Check that out, though. That looks so good. I did that. I made that all from scratch with these hands. And this brain. Look at that. Now I'm thinking that I might put the handle on here. I don't think it should be in the middle per se. Like maybe like here. And I know this pull is probably way too small. I know they're all the same size. And this one, because it's a bigger door, should be bigger. But also, guess what? You're right. I don't care. Exactly. But I don't know. In the middle kind of looks good too, though. But just not too low. I wish there was a way that I could just like put this here and see. So I looked up online where they put drawer placements. And from what I can see, they're all like this. So they're all like at the very top corner. If I'm not going to be doing it like this. And I want there to be some contrast because there are some people that will put them horizontally, but I want them to be vertically. So I'm going to put it in the top right-hand corner like that. I am going to use this corner jig thing. Not 2 at the top, not 2 at the bottom. Like, I feel like that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to do it on the far left. I think that looks beautiful. I like it. Let's do it. By the way, I was making sure that I was not hitting this post right there. If you thought I was being reckless. This is the screws I have. You can't really see it that great, but these are breakaway screws, so they have little sections where if the screw is too long, you could break the screw and have it be the perfect length that you need, which is why the screw broke in the first place. I mean, I knew that, but I wasn't thinking about it, okay? I spent a couple minutes trying to figure out how to break them, and I just have to really strong arm a pair of pliers, which I'm hoping that I do. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so that's the right size. Okay, look how beautiful that is. Kevin, it's so beautiful. Oh, no. With door handles, it's like, that really stepped it up for sure. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this one over here. But, dude, so far, so freaking good. That looks incredible. I'm very happy with that. I think I'm going to make this one. But then, so I guess my question is, should I also buy... That's the thing. I don't know if I can. To put on this one up top. To make this one, you know, look like a drawer. Or should I just, you know, should I just leave it blank? Or... Ah! I never solidified the frame to the ground yet. So I mean, now it's pretty much where it's supposed to be because it's got the drawers, it's got the slides are connected to that. So it's pretty much where it needs to be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some screws into the frame that I put in behind this frame. So this right here, I'm gonna go ahead and solidify this to the ground because this is already screwed into this one from the back here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some screws into this, put this into here, and then put this into the ground. Can't see what I'm doing with this freaking sleeve on. Come on, stop letting go, bro. Come on. Now I'm gonna put these bigger screws in there and go through. This was the first drawer that I did. You have to like go like this, like you have to kind of lift it up because of this second piece of wood that I put here. And you gotta lift it up and bring it out. But I don't think that's a bad thing because then it, you know, it won't just come out, you know? So I feel like that's a pretty good thing. All right, that's pretty much on there now. This side is now lifting up, but I don't know if that's been like that. But this side isn't. So it might have just, I don't know. I found a piece of scrap wood that was a piece of scrap wood for the flooring. And I put it behind here, clamped it. So it looks like that. I'm going to I'm trying to figure out what the safest way to put this on here is, and I feel like maybe stapling it might be safe. I think screws would probably be safer because of the amount of pressure that comes out of the compressor when I do staple things. Sometimes it could just blast right through. Then nailer, not stapler. Nailer. Do we have nails? Yes. Do we have pressure? Yes. What is this? This is a nailer, right? I did have plans to turn this into like a little compartment, like that I could just go bring it down like this with. And I could always do that in the future, but I feel like right now I don't have the material to do that. And I feel like it should be fine. Like I feel like it'll be fine. Like if I wanted to do that in the future, I could. All right. Let's see where it goes. What the fuck was that? Did that just get stuck? Think I need more pressure. All right, we're in the clear. Oh shoot, that one actually went through. That one went through. You can't really see it, but it's like the tiniest thing. I was saying, push comes to shove, maybe I could find some screws and I could just screw this in there. So I found two pretty short screws. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty short. This piece of wood is like thin, so I don't really need it to be super thick. And then this wood is, yeah, it's about the size of the screw. So I feel like this should be fine. Oh my God. Fuck. Yeah, I cracked it pretty bad too. Oh man, I did exactly what I was trying to not do. I had too much chip on my dip. I had too much dip on my chip. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna fix this? I'm gonna put wood glue around the entire thing. I feel like even just a sliver of wood glue and some pressure would fix this right away. All right, so I'm just gonna like take the wood glue and literally seep it into there. This. Okay, one. You know the first thought that went through my mind when I saw that shit cracked? I literally was like, I wish I was a fucking dog. I was like thinking to myself, literally, I was like, man, I looked over at my dog and I was like, you don't even know what just happened to me. You don't even know how much that this stresses me out. You don't even know because you're just like literally sleeping and napping all day. You literally live such a good life, bro. I'm gonna let that do its thing. I'm gonna put this to the absolute side. Let it dry up. Hi. Hey, Buggy. Give me paw. Give me paw. Good boy. Thank you. You sweet baby. Gourmandy smelling things, in my opinion, don't smell good. And I feel like they don't really mix well with the environment because it's very hot and very humid here. I mean, sure, you could smell like a baked good. Yes. But personally, not my forte. I just want it to work. See? I like that. I like that because I like the feeling of it. Like, I love a thick lip mask. I love a thick lip mask. Now, is it Cloud 999? It's Cloud 999. I am tired. I love you. And I hope you have a great day. I love you.